Turning to Mr. Strickland. Mr. Strickland, I want to say thank you for being here today. And I also want to say a huge thanks to you for your leadership around the labor mobility deduction for tradespeople, and also really pushing our government to increase funding around union training and innovation. It's made an impact, and as you could see, it is in Budget 2022. We've talked a lot about labor mobility, not labor mobility, we've talked a lot about labor shortages in Canada. We do have, over the years, because our immigration system hasn't facilitated tradespeople coming into this country, we've developed or acquired a number of non-status trades workers that are working within the construction sector. Would you agree, do you think that we need to normalize or find some sort of pathway to citizenship for those trades workers who've been working in our industry, who've been trained up, who've been largely socially and economically integrated? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, thank you, Pete Dershowitz. Absolutely. Sorry, I sound like there's feedback there. Undocumented workers is certainly a challenge for industry, and there are numerous undocumented workers across Canada who are going to work every day, and I think to find a path to citizenship for those folks and bring them into the legitimate Canadian economy is a good initiative. And I know there's been some work done with the Canadian Labour Congress previously, and we've had some conversations, and there's some pilot projects underway. So that's one thing that needs to happen. Another thing that needs to happen when we're talking about immigration is that we're beginning to advocate for a construction immigration pilot program. As you mentioned, MP Dershowitz, it's very hard for construction workers to get into Canada right now under the current immigration guidelines. And we need construction workers. In Ontario alone, conservative investments we need 25,000 workers right now. We have similar challenges in British Columbia, challenges on the horizon in Alberta. And so we need to find a way to return to some of the initiatives of the 50s and 60s when we brought in large multitudes of construction workers to build the infrastructure of the day, which we now need to be replaced. So there's a variety of initiatives that need to take place to improve labor availability in the construction industry, and immigration is a big piece of that.